Hi and welcome back. In this video, we're going to create a list of number using List.Generate, and then later on, we're going to make it dynamic and then make a reference in our inputs from our spreadsheet to make it a random product name. So let's go straight to the data tab, get data from other sources, blank query. And in here, in the formula bar, we can start with an equal sign and then List.Generate, and then here we're gonna have a function, so a sign like this, go to sign, and then we're gonna use two variables. So the first variable in square bracket is a, that will always start at 1, and then the other one is b, which is equal to whatever is the number of value that you want. So let's say it's 3, so I'm gonna use 3, and then square bracket, that's it, comma, then the next one is the condition. So our condition is each of the item, so each will be a variable a that is less than or equal to 5. So I wanted to have 5 rows here in my list. So let's use this 5. And then comma, let's declare the next function. So as long as the condition is true, each of the item will be, we're going to make variation on our variable here. So in square bracket, a will be equal to our a variable plus 1. So in square bracket, a plus 1. So we're going to create a loop here. Just add 1, so that it can add another cell in our list, comma. For b, that's always going to be equal to the variable b. And close square bracket, that's the function that we have, comma. In here, we're going to declare each of the item to have um, a behavior of our b variables. I wanted to have 3, but I wanted to have a changing number of 1 to 3. So I'm going to use Number.RandomBetween, and then I'm going to start with the top number, which is 0, and the bottom, which is equal to b. So 0 to 3, and then close it. Why 0? Because I will use a whole number here, Number.RoundUp, so that when the random between generates 0.5, 0.2, that will be rounded up into 1. So a whole number, which is 1, always have a 1, 2, and then 3. And that's it. Now we can close the List.Generate. So go back to the end of the formula, and then close parentheses, and then enter. That's it. That's our list of number. So we're done here. 5 rows. Okay, 5 rows, and then let's rename it as random number. Okay, let's save it. Home tab, close and load to, and only create connection. Okay, so in here in my sheet 1, I have 2 tables wherein I have unique product and number of items. Let's make our formula dynamic. Let's load these 2 tables, the product and then the number of items that we want in our list. So let's select any of our data first on the unique product, then data tab from table range, and then just rename it as product so that we can write it clearly on our formula. Close and load to, only create connection. Okay, now the next one, number of items from table range, and then rename it number. Let's start here. You can start here, go back to the random number, and in here let's replace the formula. So variable a will start at 1, b is equal to 3. That means we can replace it with the number of product that we have. So in this case it's also 3. So I can use List.Count, go back to random number and replace 3 with List.Count, and then I'm going to refer it to the product table and the column unique product, then close square bracket. Okay, close square bracket, close List.Count, close parentheses, enter. That's it. Nothing happens because we just changed the reference, the formula reference. The next one is the number of rows, which is 5 here. So we can change that with the number. So let's make it a number. Right click and then drill down. Okay, so that we can use just the number in our formula. So replace 5 with number. And okay, that's it. Now we can, everything's all right, I think. And we can convert it into table now. Why? Because I'm going to merge two tables here. So right click to table and okay, that's it. You can also use this formula, table that from list, follow the syntax. That is also the same. Now on the product table, because we have a random number, a whole number, we can add a whole number here, add column, index column from 1. Okay. Now we can merge the two, go to the home tab, merge queries as new, and then choose the index column, and then the other table is the random number, left outer. Okay. So that's it. We can just expand the random number. You can check or uncheck the prefix here. So uncheck it. Okay. And here you can see that it can have a null values that may have an added rows. So that's not what we want. So we can just remove that. So click the arrow in the column 1 and then remove empty. And that's it. That's all right now. We can remove the helper columns. So choose the index and column 1 and then right click and remove columns. And that's it. It's a changing product. You can refresh it, just check it. Here, this is a changing combination. Let's rename that as random product and we're finished. We can load this, close and load to, and okay, let's make a connection first. Okay, and that's it. Just load the random product, right click, load to, and in a table, and let's put it in here, existing worksheet. Okay, and that's it. We can check it. Let's first refresh it. It's a changing combination. Okay, we can change the product. Let's say it's pear, not an apple. Refresh all. That's it. You can see pear here that can appear in our list. You can also add product. Let's say let's bring back the apple and then refresh all. Okay, apple can be added in our list. Let's make it more items, like 100 items. Refresh all. And then here 100 rows loaded. That's it. And you can see all the product, the unique product in the list. Okay, so I think that's it. You can use unique product name. You can refresh if you don't like the combination. You can use unique product name of your own or unique person's name or anything. You can make it as a template. So that's it. I'm finished or I'm done. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel. Click the subscribe button and see you next time, and thanks.